This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
You guys know how sometimes you come home from a hard day on Azeroth or maybe in Koresh somewhere and you just want to go home. You want to walk in the door. You want to smell the smells. Maybe dinner's cooking. People are there who love you. And then all of a sudden you hear it. Good. There you are. You breathe a sigh of relief. That is that ASMNari, baby.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere! Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Boomy Nation, Craig, sometimes Gershom, Johnny Tips, and Wooly. Feel it all just melt away. No, I'm joking. What's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode number 207. I'm Wooly, the king of bullshit, who is currently between mains. Here with me is Gershom, the classy, sassy beastmastery hunter. We also have Johnny Tips, the debonair, dark iron, demonology warlock. Hi, guys. Oh, shit. Look who's online in Discord right now. Host chat channel. It's, Craig! Damn you, Craig!
Oh, shit. Wait, no, isn't that Craig the recording bot?
No, Craig the recording bot is actually the server's only mod. I put him under I put the bot under the mod rank. I mean, we've never needed moderators. Like, people are chill on the server.
Yeah.
But you can join by going to ThrallsBallsPod.com.
We don't speak of that gentleman or person thing.
Whatever the... I remember there was something, but I don't remember what it was.
No, I almost kicked Aaron's fucking dumbass out, friend of the show, Aaron, over there at the Do Not Relent podcast. If you want to go listen to them, I guess you can. But there was that one time that my neighbor was being a dick, and Aaron thought it would be funny to find his Facebook picture and just throw it in the Discord and scare me.
Oof.
And it was like the dude's picture was so problematic. We had a good laugh. But it was just funny because I woke up in the morning and it was like at, Gershom, just Gershie Squirts or whatever. And I was like, no. So I click on it. It's like early as hell. And dude is just like staring back at me on my phone.
I feel like we should point out, if said problematic neighbor has you rent-free in his mind and he's looking you up and finds the podcast and hears that, it was deleted rather quickly. Your picture is not
that's
in
what
our
started.
Discord.
This is what started, was that you said we're the only mods, and I was like, I definitely exercised some moderator power and deleted that post immediately.
Yep. Yep, everybody at host level also has every admin privilege I could give you. So, don't abuse it. Don't do Johnny stuff. We gotta remain. Okay, that was being recorded before the show. I'm bringing it back again. We have to remain depraved and professional up in this bitch.
Oh, I found out what depraved means. It comes from the etymology comes from pravos or pravos. It apparently means to bend.
Interesting.
Crooked.
By the way,
forward.
that little recorded thing, we already have a cold open. That's probably gonna be a stinger at the end.
So if you're depraved, that means you're like unbent, like you're bent in the wrong way or something.
Yeah.
Weird.
Are you bent?
You're de-perverse. You're unperversed. You're I guess versed.
The fuck?
Did I see how wide my butthole goes? Speaking of bent.
Funny story. I jumped into Discord, and before I even said hi, I just hit that button, and then I saw Johnny was muted and deafened. Fuck you, Johnny. Fuck you. Not really.
What? Dude,
fuck you.
I was AFK, bro.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Johnny, I have a
I'm just
question
giving
for
you
you.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, I have a question for you. Are you the middle child?
No.
No? You kind of give off these middle child vibes where like as soon as like me or Wooly will like lightly rib you, you're just like, no, it wasn't my fault.
I have a feeling he's playing that up.
No, I was the youngest, but I was the youngest. I have an older sibling who's like 20 years older than me. So it's like...
You get the vibe though, where like, why is the middle child always like, no, the big one's out causing trouble, so I gotta do damage control, and then the little one can't die, because and the middle child is always like so high strung, like, I didn't do it.
I mean,
yeah.
That's between me and my therapist, okay?
And then the youngest one gets bit by a snake in Africa, and then the rest of the book goes by super fast, and next thing you know, the mom's an old lady, and she
Except
has
in
a
this
little
case with an
puppy.
alligator and turtles.
Hold on, wait.
I was making a pretty obscure reference to a book, Poisonwood Bible.
I was gonna say, life is unfair, because that just sounds like something that would happen. Malcolm in the Middle. Just as he's like, that was either a classic novel about colonial Europe or an episode of Malcolm in the Middle. Which one? I mean, really.
Why can't it be both? By the way, I saw a pic. This is completely unrelated to World of Warcraft, but I saw a picture of the cast of the Malcolm in the Middle revival, and I mean, obviously it's the same cast as the first time they brought the show around. I don't know why I didn't expect Reese to look like an adult, but what the fuck? He looks like an adult. And fucking Frankie Muniz still looks kind of the same, just older.
I heard he has like amnesia or something.
Frankie Muniz?
Yeah.
I think what he meant when he said he doesn't remember the show is like the same thing I'm sure you could have experienced on this show, where there's probably so many different jokes and things we've said that you don't remember at all.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
that's
maybe
how I took that to mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was like an internet thing. Anyways.
What have we been up to in WoW?
Oh, Jesus.
Gershom, you said you didn't do much, so let's start with you.
Yeah, I didn't do much. I dicked around on Lemix. My personal playtime was a little bit limited lately. Just kids stuff and whatever, and all the funs, all the things.
It was Halloween.
Yeah, that too. That Halloween, and just like it's the end of their school quarter and whatever. So I still cannot fucking get that Sojourner of Stormheim. I actually got 2 quests that popped that I went back and did, and still didn't get the motherfucker. So I don't know if that's the only zone that you have to actually do the fucking dungeon where you get like the Aegis of Agrimar, which is like you have to go to the Hall of Valor, yeah, but I'm like, but no other zone you have to do that, because I'm like, okay, whatever, like I said, I'll let it pop. So I went over to Valshara, and before I was even done with the campaign in Valshara, I had the fucking Sojourner. So whatever, yeah, I guess maybe I do need the dungeon, which I'm gonna do them. I really wanted to get to 80. Guys, wait, what's up? You guys are both going, you definitely have cool things to say. What's up?
It's just that the zones all have part of the zone campaign to go into the respective dungeons. So I'm surprised.
Did you do the Goblin
part of
one?
Sojourner?
I did the Goblin, where you kill the 2 brothers. Yep, I did that one.
You did the black feather thing?
The only one I'm missing literally says, you know what, I'm so stupid. I should have been prepared. There's 1 left. So like I clicked on it in my achievement log, and it's like 1. It's like the last one, and it has something to do with like, I don't know. It's clearly like a Odin themed or like Aegis of Agrimar themed thing. That's why I was confused though, because like Wooly was like, every zone has like a pillar of creation that you don't have to go to the dungeon to get as part of Lore Master. Like I told you, I've probably played Legion over time more than any other expansion, just because like there was so much to do and so many things to farm, and like had to go back and get like pathfinding back in the day. So I soloed all those dungeons back at like BFA when I could go back to Legion. I soloed all those dungeons. Like I've been to these dungeons and raids so many fucking times, and I'm starting to feel like that must have been the case. Which I'll just pop in there. It's not a big deal. Like I'm waxing I'm spending way too much time on this because that's not even really what it is. It's really just about the bronzing, getting the things for me. I'm starting to feel the crunch a little bit. Like, what do we have left? Like 80 days or 79 days or something?
73, I think.
Okay, see, so not quite feeling the crunch, and I really wanted to get to 80, but I'm like 74, I think. But also, like, this morning when I woke up, I was 6'7". So, like, just
Boo.
Someone get this bear off the stage. but yeah, I mean, one good lock-in, like one good couple cups of coffee, couple hours log-in, and I went from 67 to like 74 in like an hour or two, like of just kind of dicking around. So I know, like, the next time I turn on my computer, I'll be 80. It's not a big deal, but I've just been really enjoying it, you know, taking my time, doing the Gershom thing, looking up, looking around, doing the stuff. The only thing that I'm noticing a lot, probably because of like the aforementioned so much playing of Legion, and then also paired with the fact that the War of the Agents is like one of my favorite book series of just all time. Like, not just the WoW books, but like just fantasy novels, period. I think they're some of the best like fantasy novels. Even Richard Knack, not a huge fan of Richard Knack, whatever. But like,
You have said that on the show before.
yeah, but here's the thing though, is that like Legion, and it was like the golden child, and it's so good on so many levels, and the connection to like the War of the Ancients part of the story is so important. And I just feel like Blizz is like fucked up the story. Like why do I feel like if I hadn't read the book, I'd be a lot more lost? And how many people play this game who don't read these books? Like Ravencrest is such a good example of that, right?
Yeah.
Or like Blackrock Hold. Dudes like, me and Tyrande and Malfurion and Jared Shadowsong have been friends since the beginning of time. And you're like, oh, bet, that sounds cool. You want to tell me about that? And then he just never fucking talks about it ever again. And you're like,
Also,
bro, like, and there's just so many examples of that shit. Go ahead, Willie, I'm sorry.
They just retconned it that, like, when Legion came out, they decided, oh, by the way, Huln High Mountain was there, and he was a big name. Was he?
Yeah, that's another thing, is that, like, yeah, no, I know what you mean, because, like, you even do that thing where you play Huln and you go kill the demons. Like, no, he was
It's a
there,
good storyline, don't get me wrong. It's just weird for them to say that.
They had Broxgar ready to take it.
Yeah, and they had to, yeah, and then like, that's a really good, Johnny, you just said Broxgar, and I said, oh fuck, damn it, someone found their vape. But yeah, if we want to talk about the War of the Ancients without talking about Broxgar, no, you're good, I'm sure you're gonna mute yourself out, but like, yeah, whoever, Johnny, that was when you mentioned Broxgar, right, that would be wild. But I'm sure they were trying to work in some, I mean, for the High Mountain Tauren, obviously you had the heritage at that time, because that's when is that when the race became a allied race? Or was that in BFA?
It was in BFA.
Okay, well then I don't know, like.
I think they were the second allied race after Nightborn, if I remember right.
I clearly don't remember anything right. But yeah, I mean,
it was a while ago.
Yeah, I was just sort of like cruising through in general. So I guess I'm finished as far as I can ascertain right now in Stormheim. I don't have anything except world quests and like the dungeon over there. So I guess I'll go do the dungeon, whatever. I'll probably do in like 2 seconds. Like, wait for me. They'll get to the boss before I'm even there. So it's fine. And it's Halls of Valor, which is one of my favorite ones anyways. Because, you know, when you're running up the ramp, you can just go off the top. I mean, you don't fall or nothing. If you go,
it's bumper bowling up in this.
Yeah.
Just trust it, you know.
I'm always gonna make this joke. I will always make this joke.
Go straight to the side, you guys.
If you're yelling into your headset right now, like, fuck, she's always gonna make this fucking joke. You goddamn right. I'm always gonna make this fucking joke, you guys. Try it.
I died to a weird bug in Eye of Ashara, and they did 2 bosses without me because I was having a hard time getting back to the group. So I wouldn't worry about falling off the bridge very much. People
But you're not gonna.
care.
You're not gonna because they put a thing.
It's bumper bowling.
Yeah,
it's Halls of Valor bumper bowling. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much wrapped it up. Other than that, I popped over to Valshara. I did that. I won't even talk about the tears of the ugly crying that happened in my house that day that I finished in Valshara. We all know what happened on that dreadful day.
Yeah, we're gonna breeze over that.
And we're gonna Skip. What did she say? I think we can. She said gloss over that today. She goes
Skip.
Skip. She goes like, I think we can gloss over that one. I wish. I was like, yes, queen. We can gloss over what happened there in Valshara. And then, so I'm currently up in high mountain. I'm like 74, so I'm obviously gonna hit 80 and then just fuck around. I got my world quest open. I'm kind of looking forward to just popping around a lot more. To be honest, doing the storyline is not where the bronze is at. It's really much more in like the world quests and the dungeons and the raids. But I do
100%.
So I do just want to pop around and finish my storyline, get those chivos, and then I'll just be queued for dungeons just all day and just pop the world quests and get that bronze farm. Yes, sir.
Did you get that 250% experience buff when you hit 70?
Maybe that's what happened, because I noticed that like I did like 2 objectives and
There's
was like
a quest
74.
you have to get to do it.
I don't know. I feel like
you might have it.
It's just maybe I just felt like the XP is just going really fast anyway.
At the Infinite Bazaar, the chick who's standing by the portal back to
yes.
Landing,
She's the one that says skip. Mortari. Yes. Yeah. I got that one. Yeah.
You get the quest from her at 70. It gives you 250%.
Yeah.
What is your baseline time running buff at?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Mine is kind of nuts because I've been going crazy. It's like 170 something.
To be honest, like today, I just realized I had been forgetting to use my infinite power. Like I had totally been fucking up on my weapon. And I was like, oh, my DPS is kind of low. And then I was like, holy shit. I like smacked my own forehead and I had like 47,000 currency in this like I fucked up on that one. So like, yeah.
And it's warbound. So if you have other tunes, you can,
Yeah, no, I just like, I just haven't had a lot of consistent playtime and it makes it harder for me to like stay on schedule, but I mean, it's fine. I'm still having fun. It's Lemix. Like, what the fuck? It's not about consistency or balance. No one's really judging me right now. It's just for fun.
Right.
I'm just gonna have another character to bring over, and it's cool. Like, although I gotta say, before I finish, I guess I'll say that now that I've played like a Zandalari troll this high, I still am just so in love with Gershom. It doesn't matter. It's not even a troll thing. It is literally a dark spirit troll thing. I love his hunchback. I love it.
So wait, is this the paladin that we're talking about?
No, I just made a Hunter Biden.
Oh,
remember?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But just real fast, do you guys remember? Wooly probably remembers. Tajula. I don't know where she's been lately, but
Pepper
you remember?
remembers.
You remember?
Yeah,
do you remember?
I remember Tajula.
Yeah. So she made this meme way back in BFA that was really funny. It was like a dark spirit troll, and he was like, hey hun, something about like, hey honey, how's that friend at work that you told me about? And then like the next square was like a Zandalari troll standing up like all straight looking G as fuck, and he's like, that friend at work that she was telling you about. It's like, bro, but still, I'm still my Gershom. That's what's so funny. It's like, I was like, yeah, I want the stronger, cooler looking troll. Not the case.
Honestly, I kind of fucking hate the Zandalari run animation. And I'm actually really worried that the Heronir are gonna have the same animation. I don't know if they use the same skeleton or not.
To me, it's like it's more a matter of like, they're like too polite, like too militaristic, too cultured, that kind of silliness, like the dancing. I haven't even tried their dance because that's how not into them I am. I'm just like running around. Like when you say their run style, I can't even think of it in my head. but like everything about Gershom, I can see it. Like the way his arms swing when he walks, and the way his ears lay back when he runs. Like I love Gershom. I've said this on the program before. I'm in love with Gershom. This man is like 20 years old. I love him. So yeah, no one hits the spot quite like Gershom. Yeah.
I hope for your sake, then, because you like the Amani trolls so much, when, not if, when, because come on, we're not blind, Blizzard. We can see when they become an allied race. I hope they use the old style troll for you.
Me too.
Right.
Or a pick. Let me pick. That'd be cool. Well,
yeah.
then it just be a dark. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going on long enough about some bullshit.
Give us a bright Forsaken. It's time. I want a fucking undead guy who can stand all the way straight.
That would make sense. They did that thing where like you don't have to have bones. Remember where you used to have like a lot of bones, and then some people were like, gross. We want like a Forsaken where it's a little more like Sylvanas. Like Sylvanas' bones don't like hang out. Kalia's bones don't hang out like that.
Kalia's.
There's a lot to say there.
Kalia didn't have any brains to begin with.
Real talk. I think because she's undead thanks to the light, that the light's got something bad behind it in some fashion, so I think we are going to have trouble with Kalia eventually. Anyway, Johnny, what have you been up to in WoW this week? Not to cut you off, Gershom. You were done, right?
Oh, yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, good.
So raid farm as usual. We one-shot everything surprisingly this week. We've been like the last couple of weeks. We've been kind of like doing the struggle bus, and last week we one-shot everything. We were like, yeah. We got so in remix. Yeah. Our weekly heroic run we were doing. Raid got canceled this week, so we're not doing raid. So I've just been playing remix all week, and I got the 200% verse on my rogue. I finished leveling the warrior, of course, and I leveled the hunter. Johnny Trap and Johnny Smash are done. And then I made a warlock. I was going to make it Nightborn, but I was kind of in a hurry last night, and I didn't want to spend the time unlocking the Nightborn again and having to do that again. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go.
What do you mean do that again?
Well, because you have to do like Insurrection or whatever, but like I haven't done it on retail on Horde, so I have to go and do that whole quest line on retail. So I'm just gonna
count doing it in remix.
No, you have to do it over. It won't let me make a Nightborn. Yeah,
that should count.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. Because I did it on my Warlock a long time at my Alliance one, but for whatever reason, I can't make a Nightborn anywhere. So I was like, whatever. It might just be it might not even be the full Insurrection quest. It might just be the like Heritage one or whatever they did for them. The where you go in and you play like their little intro storyline.
Oh,
it might just be whatever that is.
That's silly.
But yeah, so I was like, whatever. I just went and made it undead because reasons. And that was my first race and class combo that I ever did in the game, so that's why I was like, sure, go.
Was that Valakir back in the
day?
No,
Valakir was not my first character. He was actually named Verloga originally, and it was a gnome warlock originally. It was a female gnome warlock back in end of Kata.
Johnny stuff.
No, it was just Verloga. Yeah, it was, and then I changed from Verloga to Valakir when I went to Orc, and then I went from Orc to Worgen, and then I went from Worgen to Dark Iron when Dark Iron came out. Sorry, there was a short period I was Dwarf, I think, and then Dark Iron came out.
Oh,
well, no, he's Dark Iron Dwarf. Iron. Yeah, I went to regular Dwarf, I want to say sometime during Legion, I think. And then I think after Legion, when in BFA, when they finally came out with Dark Iron, I immediately swapped, and I haven't swapped them off since. So Valakir stays. And then my Horde one, my Undead one, I named him Johnny Luck. I think my very first character name, I think his name was like Coaster Psycho, or it was something like that. It was something like something akin to that.
Why Coaster Psycho?
I was, as a youngin', I was obsessed with roller coasters to an obscene degree. Like, I would spit out facts about random roller coasters and like how tall they were, who designed them. Like, I would know like specs. Like, I was like the weird 12. Like how people, like, you know how there's people that like trains? That's how I was with theme park attractions and like roller coasters and things like that. As a kid, as a child.
So much knowledge that you could have used to learn everything about dinosaurs with.
Exactly.
Because, you know, that's the stereotype of what the kid always spits out is information about dinosaurs, you know?
Yeah,
what
I had no interest in dinosaurs growing up. It was completely like lost on me. Yeah, they were cool. They were badass because Jurassic Park, but I was more into like the ride and like what I could, like, you know, how many break like speed would they are gonna have at, how many inversions. I was memorizing like, oh, you're going this speed at this part. Roller Coaster Tycoon was like life for me as a child. That was like there were people that like Sims. Nah. I was like sandbox game version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, doing customized theming where people would like hack the game and make mods, and they would make like sub parts. Like there's the squares in Roller Coaster Tycoon. While I was trying to make it work with a mod that would let you do like sub squares, so you could have 1/16 of a square or 1/4 of a square for like a thing you could place in the game. And you could model the dirt that way too. It was crazy. And I'm like 12, 15, 16, like going on like forums, the old forum days, and like posting crap about that.
I always just made the deadliest roller coasters I could and then acted surprised when the cars crashed into each other.
I did that too sometimes.
And hit the ground.
But I didn't do that to make the people die. I was doing it to test out what the maximum velocity was I could push it to. And
that a human body could withstand. Yeah, there with you.
Just to like see like, oh, what's my booster speed at this point? Okay, let me maximize it here, and I can put a trim brake here, and then, you know, do a couple of inversions, and then have another trim brake, you know, and figure out how many I could do, and like optimizing the ride out. It got really crazy for a while.
So that's all you did this week in Roller Coaster Tycoon?
No, but that was the reason why I named that character Coaster Psycho when I first played WoW back in 2006 or whatever it was, or 2005. Other than that, I'm just saving my boost right now until midnight. The actual boost that you get with the pre-order, and that's it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I myself, I've been up to nothing really, continuing leveling in various characters in Lemix, trying to search for a main, thinking, what if I just stay with Warlock again? Which I always fucking do, but I don't know. I got the Paladin and the Shaman both up to 80. Shaman Herman, he's a Tauren, and Redneck Blood Elf Paladin.
Oh,
Herman.
Not to interrupt, but big fucking shout out to Calcus. I know we already did the Discord already, ThrallsBallsPod, but Calcus dropping knowledge about the medieval European song about Herman the German. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy
wrote.
He's like, I forget what he wrote too, and I don't have it up, but my boy was over here with his PhD in medieval European literature. He knew all about the Herman the German song. I was like, my guy. And also he has a pretty cool Scary Stories podcast too.
He does. Yes. Go listen to that.
All these things are in the Discord because I'm the best. I have the best prepared notes ahead of time.
Horror Joy Podcast. Go listen.
Calcus.
Let's see. What he wrote is, fun fact, Herman the German was a translator of Aristotle in the Middle Ages. Technically, he translated Averroes, Avery, I don't know, Averroes' Arabic translation, but still. His cooler Latin name, Hermanus Elmanus. That's not how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm reading it.
Hermanus Elanus, bro. That is way
Yes.
too long to be a tune name, but I need it to be one.
Speaking of which, so after I finished those 4 to 80, because I don't really plan to do like actual raid content or whatever in remix, like no. But after I got those 4 to 80, I'm like, now what? I've made 4 more characters. I don't know if I'm gonna level any or if any of them, all of them, I don't know. But I managed to get the name Bong Hit somehow for an orc warlock, but quite frankly, if I'm gonna go the warlock route again, it's probably gonna be either Tokesh or Vestin. We'll see, whatever. I also made a little Volpera Frost Mage named Speggy, Speggy, because I gave my daughter spaghetti for lunch yesterday, and I was like, can you say spaghetti? And she was like, Speggy, Speggy. So I made a little Volpera mage named Speggy. Let's see. Forsaken Death Knight named Haywood, because Haywood Jablomi wouldn't fit. And I don't remember what the last one is. What was it? Whatever, nobody cares. Least of all me. But that's basically all I've been up to. I didn't do a whole lot. So yeah. I do, however, I almost forgot about this. I'm gonna mute this. I decided Xalatath deserves a sea shanty for some. I don't know why sea shanty, but just give it a listen.
Ho, 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 on a bottle of dark, we sail the void with a dagger spark. Xalatath whispers in shadows deep, she haunts the blade while the old gods weep. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. From ancient depths to the starry skies, Xalatath rides on the dying light. Her hollow song echoes through endless night. When she was bound in a blade of dread, in the black amber's halls the old gods bled, but she broke her chains by a pact so sly. With Enzot will she rose to fly. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. She lures the Nerubians in webs of night, corrupts the mind, steals the dawn's first light. Beware her grin and the daggers gleam, for she's more than a weapon, she's nightmare's dream. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. So raise your glass to the void's own bride. Xalatath reigns where the light has died, till Azeroth bows to her silent throne. We sail the seas of the unknown. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. Your glass to the void's own bride. Xalatath reigns where the light has died, till Azeroth bows to her silent throne. We sail the seas of the unknown. Oh, oh, and a bottle of dark, we sail the void where the dagger sparks. Xalatath whispers in shadows deep, she haunts the blade while the old gods weep. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. From ancient depths to the starry skies, Xalatath rides on the dying light. Her hollow song echoes through endless night. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry.
I can be very easy to lose. Remember that.
Once she was bound in a blade of dread, in the black amber's halls the old gods bled, but she broke her chains by a pact so sly. With Enzot will she rose to fly. Heave-ho, raise the black empire's cry. She lures the Nerubians in webs of night, corrupts the mind, steals the dawn's first light. Beware her grin and the daggers gleam, for she's more than a weapon, she's the Black Empire's cry. Evo, raise the Black Empire. So raise your glass to the void zone bright. Zealotap reigns where the light has died. Till Azeroth falls to a silent throne. We sail the seas of the unknown. Evo, raise the Black Empire's cry.
Pirate Queen Zally. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to see Shanty. I don't know why I was thinking about Xal'atath as a sexy pirate. I don't know.
I think that wasn't the sound of the ocean in the beginning. That was just my vagina getting all swishy. Thinking about
that's funny as
Xal'atath
hell.
again. Except that it's gross. Also, no, that was dope though. That was dope. Also, I like how because of the AI it said ends off. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah, which is funny because a lot of people in the community just say Enzoth for some reason.
Why do I still say Nazoth? Is that even correct?
I say Nazoth. No, I will take N to I will fight on that hill.
The pirates
Anyway, let's move on to the mixed drink of the week.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah!
It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any substance for that matter, if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Okay? Okay. We have been taking the different Hearthstone options in the game and turning them into shots. Gershom's up this week. She is bringing us the Broker Translocation Matrix. And I already have a guess in mind, so I'm gonna make my guess. Do
you want to read the flavor text?
Oh.
From the toy box?
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
It's not from the actual toy that I wrote in there. I described a video I saw of the animation.
Oh, okay.
But you hold up both hands and wiggle them while a bunch of white swirlies scan you bottom to top. Also, the swirly swirl around in a swirly swirl, swirling all around you. It's a lot of swirl.
That sounds like some ASMR right now. That's what the Asmira or Asmar or Asmari.
More like Asmar.
Yeah, Asmar.
Anyway, my guess is, and to be clear, I don't think you actually did this. I just thought it sounded, I don't know, maybe you did do it. So, you take a shot glass and you like swirl around the edges with some sort of white flavor syrup, perhaps coconut. And then you filled the shot glass up with, I hate to default to it, but blue curacao. Maybe 1 part blue curacao, 1 part vodka or something. I don't know. I thought that sounded neat. How close am I? Not at all?
Not quite. Not quite.
Damn.
Johnny.
I think it's a rim shot with lime juice, sugar, and coconut shavings. And then you use Malibu Black rum shota, half and half. And you do a little squirt of lime juice on top and take it as a shot.
Okay. Yeah. So Johnny is pretty close. Johnny had about half the things right. Yeah. So all of these are shots, right? So I made a shot because we had decided this series we're just doing shots. So for the Broker Translocation Matrix, this is a shot. It is easier than what Johnny does, because it usually is, because Johnny's a G when it makes drinks. This is a shot, half lime margarita of your choice. I like the Buzzball because it was really green. I felt like this Hearthstone thing was a little bit green, like the way it scans you. So the shot is half green Buzzball, half Malibu. So Johnny, you were right on that. And then you actually did drop in some coconut shavings to represent the kind of white swirlies. So interesting. Yep.
That does sound pretty delicious. Do you have it ready to go?
I do have it, and I gotta post the picture in a little bit because that's a lot of moving parts. Also, I have my edibles, and I found my vape. So, does someone send me off? Let's go.
I found my vape a while ago. I'm on Mars, man. Over the lips, through the gums. Look out, Johnny's asshole.
Whoa!
I'm girthing out, man.
Oh. All right.
How was the shot?
That's good. 10 out of 10, bro. I like those green buzz balls. Those buzz balls are good. I like the balls.
Dude, buzz balls are low-key.
They'll do it.
The best thing ever.
They'll do you in, though. That's them strong.
That they will. They will. But like, you go floating on a river, you just take a bunch of buzz balls with you. If you drop it, I mean, maybe some of it'll spill, but it's a ball. It'll float, so maybe you won't spill. No?
If you're on the river and you're so drunk that you're dropping your drink, you should probably stop drinking just in case.
Do you know how easy it is to drop shit when your hands are wet?
Do you know? Okay. Never mind.
Oh, sweet Jesus. We're gonna move ahead. So, that was the broker translocation matrix. Awesome sounding description. I kind of want to make one myself and see how it is. Next week is the Cosmic Hearthstone, and this is the first drink to be made by somebody that the wheel will decide. The wheel is about to decide which of the three of us makes this shot. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready?
The wheel decides.
Space Jam.
Someone get Flurpy in here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's Gershom.
I give it to Flurpy. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Also, fucking,
I challenge Makora!
Ah!
So yeah, I'm gonna make this next week as well. So we will both bring to the world the Cosmic Hearthstone, and Johnny's gonna have to tell us which one he thinks is better.
Oh, I get to judge? Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, Johnny, you have to pick mommy or daddy, and then you can live with the other one sometimes on some weekends.
Man, do I have to sign another
It'll never
damn
be the
piece of
same.
paper again?
No,
Jeez.
you can take your
No.
time. You can take your time. I'm just kidding.
I'm like your bitch mother.
As I was,
kidding.
at least I know how to show a little bit of class and civility at the dinner table. Did you know your mother's a whore? Sorry, that
Fucking
was a
Family Guy references.
Yeah.
Yeah, this quickly devolved. Let's move on to WoW news.
Time for WoW news. Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker. All right, so probably the biggest elephant in the room is this Xbox thing. So if you have not heard, Microsoft has confirmed that the next generation Xbox we're going to be able to play WoW on, but it's not what you think. Basically, the new Xbox is going to be able to run Windows, and it's going to be a handheld.
So
I don't know if it's only a handheld or not.
The Steam box or whatever.
So basically, you'll be able to play on a handheld, you'll be able to play WoW. So the actual quote, because what it does is it runs Windows, and because it runs Windows, you can, install shit like WoW. But the quote is, similarly, the Xbox full screen experience will allow you to exit out to full Windows if you want to and run competing stores like Steam, Epic Games Store, Microsoft's own Battle.net, the Riot client, and indeed anything else you want. Indeed, you could run Adobe CC or Microsoft Office on the next box if you choose. Next Xbox, I should say. But, who's gonna do that for anything other than a joke? So, one thing to clear up about this, though, the WoW devs have stated that they absolutely did not design Midnight with console play in mind. So there's rampant speculation that that's why there is a round of, let's say, simplification going on for the classes ahead of Midnight. That's not why, according to them. Just, clearing that one up. Anyway, it's November. It's a new month. We have a new trading post. So just a couple things to highlight. If you would take it away, Gershom.
Yo, I was ready with my gobble. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. You can still gobble. That's what she said. I
am gonna gobble up these turkey mounts. Okay, so Wooly only wants to touch on the mounts. No, bro, because anyways. The mounts are great. So the one that you get that you can buy for the currency, and it's not much, it's cheap. It's like 500 tendies, you guys, which is less. Usually they're like 750 for the mounts or something. It's like a black and brown and cool. Kind of looks like a little Meccano, right? It has like some kind of angular features, not like super totally organic looking
Maybe
guy.
Not on purpose, I don't think.
No, I mean, but like I think it's just like the design is cool. It doesn't look like the old, like it's not like the Highlands turkey from like back in the day where you would run around and kill those things. It's like, it's cooler looking, but I like this guy. And then for filling the bar, you get like a white version of this thing. So like, I guess Wooly was joking around saying that it looks like kind of like a bougie, like a knockoff of the white Hawkstrider from Kael'thas.
Yeah.
I would disagree. I have the white Hawkstrider, but either way, both these guys are very cool. And I think this might be the first time where I want like everything that's on here. I even kind of want the stuff that I'll never use, like that steak knife sword is bitchin', y'all. Like, I don't know. I thought they got really cheeky. I like this month. It's got maybe because last month people were like, no, they're gonna horsemen and they're doing the thing of they're gonna make everything that you can get in the game also on the trading post. Okay, these are just straight up only on the trading post. Funny as fuck. You got like an oven you can have on your back, and they got like the pilgrim clothes. They got like they got like offhand weapons that are like vegetables. They have like corn and snap green beans. Like they have like bunches of like onions you can whip on people with like bunches of carrots and bunches of like squash or something. Like this is just next level cheeky, super fun. Like there is nothing competitive about this. To me, this is just straight up just fun. This is just silly.
I like it all.
Yeah.
I want to say all those one-handed maces, essentially what they are, with like the flailing heads, like the corn and the carrots and all that. They're awesome. They're funny. I like that. We need a lot more regular and fancy flails in the game, not just joke ones. Like there's the Knoll one, okay. Then there's
there was that one that they came out with in the Dragonflight one where everyone was like, oh my fucking god, remember that one?
There's a Ragnarok one too.
Don't forget what?
I was gonna say, don't forget variant gladiator armor is back too. So if you missed it the first time around, it's time to come get it.
I didn't even see that.
It's a returning one at the very bottom.
I'm gonna hop in.
Actually, I think, after seeing all that delicious food and cosplay and funny mounts, I had to go change my underwears and then I forgot and I had to. Anyways.
Something turkey mount. I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere to be made.
Gobble gobble these turkey nuts.
About mounting a turkey.
Can I mount Jared Shadowsong instead?
Yeah.
Isn't he like an
Listen, if he wants to sit around and tell me stories around the campfire about how him and Sharonda were friends and stuff, that's cool.
Go to Argentina for everyone, it'll be great.
He would have some good stories. I would smoke. Hey, Jared Shadowsong is definitely in my blunt rotation.
Dude, that's the whole series right there.
I must be thinking of a different character because I thought that dude was a ghost. Who am I
think he
thinking
is
of?
by now. I don't know. You quest with him. He's in the Bradensbrook. He helps you figure out why all the ghosties are in Bradensbrook because the Blackrock Cold got run over by demons and Ravencrest has been taken over by a Dreadlord, remember, in Blackrock Cold? The Dreadlords
I was
come and
thinking
get.
of the one Ravencrest, dude. is
Yeah,
who I
well,
was thinking of.
Ravencrest is the one that the Dreadlords
His
come and
man's
corrupt
brother.
him. Yeah, and you have to go save him. Yeah, but Jared's that Shadow Song. Well, he's from War of the Ancients. He's like a general. He's a big guy. He's a dude. He's a guy. Anyways.
Ride the vine. Anyways. Johnny, what's going on with that midnight beta? Huh?
Huh?
It's coming out November 11th. It's coming out. Of course, right now they're like in their closed alpha state. A couple of notes to make sure your graphics drivers are up to date. Run your desktop app, make sure it's up to date as well. Once everything's set up and updated, then you can go to your Warcraft list of games. The little drop down will pop up and you can pick which version of the game you want to play. Make sure you select the beta one and allow it to install. And once it's allowed to fully install, they can go and create or copy your character from the Warfin into the beta and roll with that. So,
Yeah. If you're not opted into beta, you can still do so on your Battle.net account. But also, I think this round of beta is only opening for a select group.
Yes, and I think
right.
if you did the Epic Edition, friends, family, fan sites, press, community veterans, whatever the hell that means.
Whatever the hell that is.
I'm assuming it's like people that maybe have played the beta before that maybe aren't part of the press or fan sites or family and friends of Blizzard or just notable people maybe it's their way of
a ton of good feedback or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there might be someone that works at Wowhead or someone that's not like a press member or maybe a particular contributor. Like back in the day, you'd have like Restikin from back in the day who didn't work for Blizzard but was a big contributor on like doing theory crafting for druids, for Western druids back in the day, right? Or, there's Kalamazoo, but I guess he's kind of pressed now because he's a creator now, but before that, he may have been considered someone of note before he became who he is now, right? With Liquid and everything, so.
I mean, I would still think he'd fit the bill because I forgot what I was going to say. Something about how he's really good at the warlock analysis and all that.
Oh, he's my go-to. He's my
same.
Like literally anything that happens with warlock, he's immune. I always watch for his feedback. Obviously, there's a couple other guys that actually work with him or contribute for him or help him out as well as part of the community on the Discord channels and whatnot.
Yeah. So that's a thing. So be ready for that if you are part of the group that's guaranteed to get it. Try to be ready for it if you're not part of the group. I don't know if you're the out crowd. Anyway, there is some more things to go over. So there was a weird bug with Legion Remix where basically players would be able to keep their infinite power when they transfer their character from Legion Remix into standard retail. So Blizzard has disabled the ability to convert your character for the time being.
Yeah, I was super upset about that.
Yeah, but as far as I know, they've not yet re-enabled it, and they haven't really said when or if they will. So if worse comes to worse, you gotta wait till the end of Remix, which, sorry, but I'm in the same boat. Until then, if you wanted to convert your character, we gotta wait. And then this last thing here. Wowhead has found a splash screen in the files that gives us a likely date for the midnight pre-patch to release by. So, based on information they found in the file, I believe it was a tag on some text. It's likely that the pre-patch is going to launch on or by January 27th. And it's worth noting that Wowhead found a similar splash screen for the War Within, and then the War Within pre-patch launched a week before the date that they found on it. So with that in mind, this could actually be it. But they also speculate based on that pre-patch may be January 20th. Regardless, that's coming up pretty quick. So it doesn't seem like
Guys,
it
my
may
birthday,
be, but
I'm going 10 toes down. My birthday is January 28th. So
No fucking shot.
Blizzard is giving you a
go
birthday
Blizz,
present.
go Blizz, go Blizz. I don't know if an expansion has ever dropped around my birthday. This is cool.
I
love
think the
this.
last time, I want to say Dragonflight was around this time. It was not. It was
I think
earlier. It might have been
Dragonflight was like
December?
March or April or something.
maybe.
I don't
died.
ever remember celebrating like my
BC?
birthday around. Yeah, I don't know. That wouldn't have been like that. Would be so out of like my brain cells by now. What? I don't know if we were talking about this on air or off the air about like having said so many things about the World of Warcraft that you just don't fucking remember anymore. Like,
That was on air, I believe.
yeah. You see, I don't know. Did I play it? I think so. Maybe. Was I
Yeah,
there
Burning
for long?
Crusade, January 16th. That was the
Okay.
last
Really?
time we had a January, February release. It was the release of Burning Crusade.
And that's
yeah.
when I was like, I was really active back then, so I must have been okay. I was playing back then, definitely. I was definitely
normally-
playing back then.
Normally it's like August to November. It's like August, September, or November, like the three usual.
That was
Right.
that was when I was like I had never, that was my birth into WoW. Like I'd never played any of it, so I would know I was neck deep in BC. I mean, that was the BlizzCon I went to and everything. For sure, I would have been playing. That's wild. But see, I just forgot that it was in the time of year it was. That's great.
So, are we gonna play a game? We are at about 57-ish minutes here.
Do you want to play a game? I think we
We
should.
can play a game.
Yeah.
I'm
Game,
currently whacking my last brain cell around a tetherball pole, but I can, I'm down to clown, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I think so. So this game, I think, that being said, Wooly, I think you're gonna have fun because I'm gonna do this. So Johnny, this one, just to try it out, I'm gonna try it out on Wooly. And so Wooly, this is not a trivia game. This is actually emotional. This is more like fly by a seat of pants thing. So here's how the game's gonna go. I am going to, in no particular order, mention 10 Legion story points. They're not in order. They're not in any kind of anything whatsoever. Just 10 random Legion story points. Now, what I need you to do after I mention each one is tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how each story point makes you emotionally riled up. The emotion doesn't have to be. It could be anger, it could be sad, it could be it was funny to you, but I want you to give it an emotional rating. Yeah, if it made you horny.
Is horny an emotion?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. By the way, not to interrupt you, but real quick, let's play a game. I just wanted to hit the button.
I love the button. So we're gonna go through these 10. You're gonna assign each one on a scale of 1 to 10 how it emotionally, how strong you feely
Right.
about it. You feelings, how you feeling the
So-
feelings. So 1 means it's not really affecting you at all. You don't care
Okay.
about that storyline. 10 is that's a really important storyline to you. That's critical to you. That's part of your personal lore of the game. Now the catch is once you use a value, a number, you can't use it again. So if I say something and you're like, oh, that shit affected me so hard, that's my number 10, that's my top tier, and then I say another thing that you think, oh no, that's my top tier, that's not your top tier anymore. And there's really no way to win this game. It's just to be funny. And then I guess at the end, if we have time, I'll read back the order, and maybe Johnny, if Johnny has a Makara, we could do something funny, or we could talk about it, So we're at an hour right now. We could play for a little bit and just talk about the story points maybe, and just, yeah. And then you could yeah. I want to push that button.
I'm down to clown.
Okay.
Let's clown this town upside down with no frowns.
No frowns.
Out of bounds.
There might be some frowns. I hope not, but okay. All right. Let's go. We have 10 stories. Actually, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Interesting voice. I did that. Okay. Let's see. Legion storylines. How did you feel emotionally about hearing the Il'gynoth whispers?
Meh. A 1.
All right. So you've used your 1. How did you feel about avenging Tyrion in the Nighthold?
Oh, sheesh. It's not up there, but it's not down there either. But I don't want to take my middle of the road one yet. I'll say 4.
Tell me why I had my finger floating over 4.
Yeah, I mean, you know, telegraph the shit out of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about the Senegos and Emigosa storyline?
Jeez, that's tough because my go-to zone has been Azuna just because I feel like it's the most straightforward. So I've been doing that storyline way too fucking much. I think I'm gonna say 3 on that one.
Okay, that's a 3. Let's see. You're like using your boring ones. All right. Talking about Varian getting his soul sucked out of his face. I
That
bumped my mic.
is... I'm gonna say an 8. Because that was like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah. Even cry. He's at full-blown Horty over here crying. That was a rough one. All right, so let's see. So far we won't go over which points yet, but you have used 1, 3, 4, and 8 only. Okay.
Yep, I'm keeping track too.
Cool. All right. What about this might be nothing. What about the formation of, you know what? Yeah, let's just do the formation of the whole High Mountain people, the Unseen Path guys. How did that work for you?
The Hunter Hall?
Not just the hall, but we were talking about the storyline. Remember, just kind of, I guess it is the Hunter Hall, but it's kind of that, like that storyline of like Crassus and home and that, like
the dreamy state one where you go into like, the water and you can like dream into the world of what it used to be.
I don't remember if I've ever done that one, to be honest with you.
It's like the main quest like you do inside of the totem, high totem, whatever it's called. The big totem tower.
Yeah, I'm not remembering this.
You like go in the bottom, you go in the little pool of water, you talk to the old toad, like...
Oh, I do remember this now. I'm gonna say 6, now that I remember what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go with one of you might like this one. What about when you witness the birth of the Storm Rage twins?
I feel like that should be up pretty high. But you know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna put it at 7. Because 2 is way too low. It was more interesting than emotional, though.
Okay. So you've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 taken.
5, 9, and 10 are left.
Okay.
Oh, 2, 5, 9, and 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say you have 4 more.
There's a very specific one I'm waiting to hear that will be number 10, and if you never say it, I'll be sad.
All right. Did it happen? Is the one you're waiting for happen to be Elisand making a bargain with the Legion? Show it to me. No, that's not it.
That one never even registered with me. That's a 2.
There goes your 2. Okay. All right. Talking about Ysera dying. Let's go.
10.
10? Okay.
10. That was awful.
Which one?
When Ysera got corrupted by Xavius, and then we had to kill her.
Yep.
Solid number 10.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we have 2 left. What other answers do you have left? You've used 1, 2. You've used 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You haven't used 5 or 9, and we have 2 left. Okay. Yep. Sargeras putting the sword into Azeroth. 5 or a 9?
Easily 9, because that was my first time in my history of playing the game, unless you count Cataclysm, where something huge happened to impact an entire zone, and I was like, holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, and supposedly they did that because no one was ever playing in Silithus, so that like they can have this big thing go down.
Yeah, fuck Silithus,
cause a problem. Yeah, no, like the devs were like, we're gonna have this huge event take place. Yeah, because like no one's there, so it's not a big deal. All right.
Imagine if they'd done that in Blasted Lands.
Or just anywhere else, just like I don't know.
All right, I'm sorry. Continue.
Wait, so I have a weird question though to the community, even at large. Was that like a live event? Was that like an expansion thing, like an opening, like the
sword
thing that happened? Like the sword, was that like a thing that you saw? In game, or was it like
came out in
you logged into the patch, you saw it, and then it was like boom, go look at it. Or
cinematic.
It was cinematic, and then you would be placed. It might have been there when Taurus got released, but no one knew. But no one was really going by Silithus that time, unless you're going to farm old raids. And I don't remember anyone even talking about it until after In Taurus the raid came out. So I don't know if it came out on release of that patch or after someone beat the raid.
I think it would have had to have been after someone beat the raid, because then there's a cinematic where like Illidan like takes Sargeras into space to like put his dick in a finger trap, you know, that old chestnut.
That old chestnut that we just made up like a month ago. So
it was phased. That's what it was.
That's what I was wondering.
So you would beat the raid, and then it would be phased with the giant sword in the middle of Silithus. And then later on in the expansion, you would give it right before BFA. We all had to give up our artifact power, basically, and we dumped all of our artifact power. And like it was kind of this weird thing where it would like make your artifact power act uncontrollably because you like communed with the sword for whatever reason to like make it not. It was like to neutralize the sword or whatever, and. So you would go with all your weapons, everyone had their artifact, and it would like basically make your artifact weapon like not work the right way anymore, and it was like randomness of power you would get. And then when BFA launched it, you lost all your power when you leveled up to a certain level. So
I just realized something.
I have a question. I have a question for Johnny though, real fast. What sword?
Oh god damn it.
Sargeras' sword.
What sword?
Dick sheath.
It was a finger trap, dick sheath, fucking whatever y'all want to call it.
So anyway, what I was gonna say is, so I do remember this, that we had to go up to the sword and give away all the fanciness from our artifacts to do the thing you said. But I'm wondering though, because Xal'atath was an actual being inside that knife, what power was there in that knife that didn't come directly from her? And if it had, shouldn't it have sucked every bit of power she had?
That was from the whole balance of
cleanse
power quest line from the story that everyone did. It was like all the natural innate power from the sword that wasn't her. Because you have to remember, that sword was already powerful without her in it, I believe.
Okay,
I believe there were, I think
the cleansing of the big what sword would not have drawn from her at all, just from what was
maybe
in
a
the
little
blade.
part. It might have taken some of her power away. I think there's even a line where she complains about it, like, oh, this is like, you're dumb for doing this or whatever. I could have sworn
in Midnight there'll be a patch where it's like part of her is in the gigantic sword.
Ooh.
That would be
dude, dude, the Nathrius, dude, I'm telling you right now, bro. Because isn't he in a sword too?
Oh, okay, I have a final thought already. Okay, hey, so before that, two things just about the game. Thank you for playing. I thought that was fun. Thank you for letting me try. Do you want to go order of your answers real fast?
Sure.
Okay, so as in order of I don't give a fuck to the most important thing, we have not giving a fuck at all, hearing the Il'gynoth whispers, Elasan makes a bargain with the Legion, the Senegos storyline, avenging Tyrion in the Nighthold. We're getting hotter up here. Here was number 5 by process of elimination. What I'm gonna mention here is that I was so balls out, I would have bet my fucking rent on this being your number 10, and it wasn't. And it was Ursoc dying. I thought that was going to be your 10, and I was saving it for last.
I wish that could be my 9.
I was saving, so that was...
Bro,
By process of elimination, that was your 5. So this might be Johnny's Macaron. Hold on, we've been going too long.
Honestly, I was going to use on Il'gynoth, but that's...
But it was process of elimination. So Ursoc dying 5. So we're going up with 6. Formation of the Hunt. See, you would have swapped that immediately if you'd known Ursoc.
Real quick, Ursoc, I think I would keep that at 5, and here's why.
Okay.
At the time, we were like, okay, he'll just go back to the Emerald Dream or which we later found out was like a go-between to the Shadowlands, and then sleep for a while and come back. If I had known about the whole Winter Queen, like, eating his oops all soul berries and killing him, then it would be a 10. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, and so then your last few were oops all soul berries.
Oops, I berries.
The birth of the Storm Rage twins, Varian dying, Sargeras stabs Azeroth, and number 10, the corruption and subsequent home taking of Ysera. I myself watched it this weekend in preparation of making this game and posted the meme of the ugly crying man on all my social medias. So
it's so sad.
Yeah, I was like, no. It was bad. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, final thoughts then. What's yours, Gershom?
Mine is that we full on need to just get some mud ahead of time so that Remornia and Xal'atath can make out in the mud together.
Yes.
With no clothes on.
Johnny, what's your final thought?
The heart want the beat. I'm like, rip Rumus. Rip Rumus. Rip the crack addict withered.
Oh,
and their fallen brothers and sisters.
That crackhead. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about?
The mid addict.
Wait a minute, because the Asuna dude. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And I always think of parallels between that and the Revendreth storyline and the anima shortages and all that. I always see like a parallel with that.
I hope it doesn't indicate anything about me, but I always save Azuna and Suramar for last. I just don't want to deal with a lot of the Elven architecture and Elven stuff and
See,
Elven.
what I like about Azuna
Sorry,
is that, like,
Elven.
for the most part, it's a very open to the sky zone. I love Val'Sharah, but it's too many trees to fly around in. It drives me crazy.
Val'Sharah, for the first time since dragon flying came out, I had to completely go to steady flying only. It's as bad as Elven Forest, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad. Anyway,
Yeah, very low lying
the show.
trees. Yeah.
Yes.
And my final thought is we need more single-handed flails in the game. I want a recolor of this is hyper-specific, the flail that prot warriors get from the mage tower.
Yeah.
I would take a boring reskin of that. I just want that shape.
Oh my god, you know what would be dope? It would be like Elven, speaking of Elven, only fucking weapon. It would be like a bloody fucking sack, like a troll head in a fucking sack with like a troll mohawk hanging out of it and just beating the shit out of people like Ilaria did with the fucking troll head.
Have you ever been so mad you beat someone, you beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
All right.
Oh my god.
That's my final thought right there.
All right. Well, we're depraved and professional up in here. We're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So you can go ahead and follow us in the social media places. You can find the various proper spellings of these in the episode description. I'm at Wooly08 on Twitter and Instagram, and at Wooly_08 on TikTok. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom on Twitter and at Hunter Gershom with 2 R's on Instagram. Boomy is at Boomy Nation on Twitter, YouTube, basically whatever social media you can find him on. And then Johnny Tips is Johnny.Tips on Discord and at Johnny.Tips on Instagram. And of course, Craig, our super duper part-time 5th co-host and show mascot, is at Craig_addict on Twitter. And of course, the show itself is at ThrallsBallsPod on Twitter and Instagram. You can also search ThrallsBallsPod on YouTube. I don't think I ever did figure out that problem with the YouTube and the show only having like half the episodes. I'm still working on it. Email us, ThrallsBallsPodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave feedback on Spotify in a comment, Apple Podcast review, or even on Discord. We have a reviews channel. So go to ThrallsBalls.com to find our link tree. All our relevant links can be found there. Bye, we love you, be good.
Bye, swingers.
Oro messe.
Depraved and professional. Kind of like a follow-up to the first episode title.
Trashy and awesome. Now we're depraved and professional. It's just all it took was some years. It just took some years. That's okay.
Like instead of being paved over, it's completely depraved, right? Or
yes. I know you can be depraved. Can you be praved? Is that
I know, right? Like Road.
All right, let pitter patter. Let's get at her.